Hello everyone, it's Daphne. Today trying for the millionth time an ASMR video with my boy here, the Yeti Blue microphone. Now, to be very honest, it's so difficult to make a good quality ASMR video because I feel so pressured into being my best, because it seems that whenever I make something, instead of the gratitude for my time and effort, many of you comment, "You don't show your face, you don't show your nails, I didn't see this, the sound was bad, la la la." So for me, after I put all that effort to read that which you probably call constructive criticism, makes me sad. I don't know if you ever realized that I am such a sensitive nature, and that is how I've always been. And because I always chose to wear very long nails, there were many situations in my life in which people criticized me. Perhaps they wanted to optimize my process of being alive, but instead they ended up getting on my wrong side. And to be honest, once you're on my wrong side, it's very, very unlikely that you're ever gonna be on my good side again. I'm like that, INFJ. Talk of which, lately I've noticed on Reddit a lot of talk about introverts and extroverts, and about the Myers-Briggs personality test. I tested myself and I drove everyone around me crazy with it. For 2 months almost, my friends and my family had to be tested and retested, and I even have a chart in which I wrote down all my friends and family to see how compatible we are. And yeah, spoiler alert, my type is INFJ, which is also known as the advocate, which happens to be a very rare kind of a unicorn. Someone who is the most extroverted introvert. And that explains why I, an introvert, have a YouTube channel and social media, because it allows me to connect with people while keeping a bit of a distance at the same time. It also explains why I have very long friendships and relationships generally. I am a very loyal person, but like I said, if you are on my not so good side, redemption is very difficult to get. And another thing about me is that I am extremely sensitive. That explains a lot of my behavior. And again, maybe you are all there, a bunch of extroverts or a different type of introvert than me, and you think that you are offering constructive criticism, when I take it as something that really gets to me and I get stuck and I obsess over it. And why did that person say that? And why can't they be satisfied when they were just trying to be helpful? And I think that it's very important to take a step back and see things through your perspective also. But to be honest, that is what my type INFJ does all the time. We're always looking at things through the perspective of others, and we're always trying to be there for others, to be helpful, to have value, to have meaning. And that can be exhausting. That can make me lay in bed with a book for a full day after I listened to my friend complain about her husband and her children. And the thing is, because of my type of character, there are many people around me who subconsciously use me as their psychologist or their counselor. Because I listen, they feel the need to tell. And I do feel overwhelmed because I end up feeling like someone's dumping all their emotional garbage on me. And nobody stops for a moment to ask, how are you? How do you feel? How's your life? What's going on with you? Small things like that, for a sensitive person like me, they can mean the world. Like that time when I was suffering because I got my nails done and they weren't perfect. In August was it? And I really almost cried on camera. And then I was met with reactions like, you must put your nails back because we like them. Hold up, what about me? I am not here to scold any of you. I'm just here to help you understand me and my behavior. Help you understand what motivates me when I ask for someone to share my video or to comment. That doesn't really happen, but the moment that I do something that does not fit with the persona that I publicly showed, everybody explodes and starts criticizing me for my life choices. This weekend I was talking to my mother and I told her about this, and she's exactly one of the personality types that really are totally incompatible with me. I think ASTJ, the director, she said. And I said to her, yeah, Mom, my types were supposed to be counselors, psychologists, were supposed to be a bit not always exposed to interaction with other people because we are that sensitive and we tend to be overloaded with emotion and feeling for the plight of others. To which my mother replies, yeah, you should become a psychologist. I said, Mom, I'm perfectly happy with what I am. I don't want to become anything. And again, the same thing. She just thinks of my improvement while I think that I am perfectly fine and at peace, and I know who I am and I know why I am like that. And to me, that's quite a relief, understanding the mechanisms that trigger things. Because we're always here talking about triggers and stuff. And I do know that my most interesting part are my nails, while for my friends that have been with me, some of them for more than 20 years, my most interesting part is my personality. But all in all, it seems that I allow people to like me for various things, and I'm very preoccupied with that, even though in theory I say, oh yeah, forget about it. It's not my goal in life to be liked by everyone, because that's impossible. Then I would set myself to an impossible goal. So what do you think about all this? Are you gonna get yourself tested? Just look Myers-Briggs personality test and you will get it. I'm really curious. Those of you who are always offering constructive criticism, what are you? What type are you? And then you can also look up the compatibility chart and understand why perhaps other people don't react the same way that you want them to react. I found it very, very interesting, and I've been watching this guy. I think his name is Frank James, and he's also an INFJ, and he does talk about things that I also find very important. And I no longer feel misunderstood. For us, it's very important to be understood because we are percentage-wise the rarest personality type. So there's not many like us. I don't have anyone like me around me. And most of my friends are extremely compatible types. Most of my friends are introverts. I knew that. One of them is an extrovert. Now it makes total sense. And one of them is an introvert, while I thought she was an extrovert, also a bit. That doesn't make sense. But enough about me. Finally, I got to talk about me for so long, and you just had to listen because you were here staring at the nails and you were like paralyzed and you didn't know when I would be done with it, maybe, or maybe you were enjoying it. I don't know. Tell me. How can I know if nobody comments? I also understand that you don't get notified when I upload. I don't know what's happening with YouTube, so please, if you want to be notified, there are two things you can do. You can either click on the bell that's there next to the subscribe button, or you can write me an email and I'm going to put you in my email database and I will manually send you an email whenever I upload if you want to know exactly what I uploaded and when. Because I really hope to upload more now that I have a special room dedicated to filming and I bought Final Cut Pro to edit videos on my iMac, and I hope that everything will come to a full circle and that I can finally be here more often and without being frustrated about the results of my work. I'm a perfectionist, always have been, always will be. I remember the people were asking me about the length of my nails. Let me try and get something to measure with. So I'm fairly sure that I have measuring tape, I just don't know where it is. I mean, I know where it is, it's in the bedroom, doesn't matter. So, this ruler will have to do. So this is in centimeters. From the start to the end, it's 6 centimeters. The thumbnail. 6 also on the index. 6 on the middle finger. 6 on the ring finger. And 5.5 on the pinky. Now, which one is the inch? I think this one, 1.50. So it is, let's do this other hand. Almost 3 inches, or no? I don't think that's the correct one. I think we're gonna do this is 120 and this is 175, 125, 100. Yeah, this is the centimeters again, so excuse my blondness. So this is again almost 6. Almost 6. Almost 6. I think they're a bit shorter on this hand. 5.5. 5 and a bit. You see that my nails are getting super curvy. And I think this week, Sunday, I'm going to get a new set. And I know you're gonna cry. I know you're gonna bitch. Please let me live my life. It's my set of nails. I do whatever I want. If I think they're too curvy now and I want a new set, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. even though it's going to take me over 5 or 6 hours, even though my back will kill me, it's still what I'm gonna do because it's my nails. That's what you have to understand, that I am here to let you share a bit of my life. But most of all, when I'm not here, I am the one who has to put up with the nails and with everything that wearing nails means. This is from one of my cats, I think the youngest one. He does crazy things like that. That's why I am scratched. I did not scratch myself. The nails are way too dull at this point. Yeah, so that's about it for now. If you wanted to know what's been happening in my life, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed, and if you haven't, tell me why. And if you're asleep, sleep well. And I'd like to see more feedback from you, but the type of feedback that I enjoy reading. How about that? Feedback like, keep up the good work. Feedback like, we appreciate your efforts. Stuff like that. Feedback like sharing my video on your social media. Just stuff. And don't forget to test yourselves. I really want to know. That's it for now. Have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you real soon. Bye for now.